So I'm very pleased to lead the mission area that has 4 agencies: the Agricultural Research Service, which has all of our internal research capabilities, several of which are within the state of Nebraska, including the Meat Animal Research Center. We also have the National Institute of Food and Agriculture, which is the granting body that supports a lot of our research, education, and extension within the United States, including, of course, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. We also have the Economic Research Service, which provides the economic analysis that's relevant to the policy development within the department and supports really all the things that all of the other mission areas would be looking at in terms of policy development. And the National Ag Statistics Service, which produces 545 reports a year on really everything agriculture. And we also host the Office of the Chief Scientist within our mission area, which is really supporting the entire department to ensure that scientific integrity, that the highest priorities are put with regard to good science and assumptions, and really develop the strategy forward for how to use science and technology across the Department of Agriculture. We're very pleased to support our partnership with the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, because the kinds of things that the university is doing in partnership with the Agricultural Research Service is really making a difference for Nebraska farmers and really farmers everywhere. Well, Congress sets the funding limits and the funding amount, but what we do is we ensure, and we to Congress and to the U.S. taxpayer, that we are going to use that money for the biggest impact. So whatever we're provided, it's our job to manage it well for the biggest impact, for the biggest return on investment to agriculture. And we do it through those 4 agencies I described. I would also say, though, that money is one thing, but the way that we have set up our system in the United States is the best in the world, with our extension services, with our land grant universities, with the private sector that leans in, not just the big companies, but also all the startups, and the whole ecosystem we have in the United States is not just public funding. It's an entire group that's working toward the same common goal. The work that we're doing goes across many areas, but it all comes down to this. We want the U.S. farmers and ranchers to be the most profitable in the world. Profitability for farmers and ranchers is our number 1 priority within our research agency. It's also a number 1 priority for our entire department. So what we want them to know is that whether it's developing digital agricultural solutions in partnership with companies and other institutions, or whether it's developing better ways to apply fertilizer so we don't use as much and save money in that regard. Everything that we're doing is to try to improve the economic position of farmers and ranchers, and that's first and foremost is typified within what we're trying to accomplish within Nebraska as well. We value the fact that we have such a great partnership with the state of Nebraska, with the land grant institution, University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and their extended network across the state. We not just work well together, we're pulling in the same direction to deliver results for the Nebraska farmers and for all the farmers in the United States.